line up of the grade nines as they come and took their seats. It's a day of reflection, day of memory, day filled with pride, full of course love, moment of gratitude to Almighty Allah for sparing us life and of course good health to witness this momentous occasion today. We thank Almighty Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful, the omnipotent, the omnipresent, and the omniscient for taking us through this occasion. Thank you very much. Class of 2024. Now, okay, we give 1 or 2 minutes for the parents as they survey to take a snap, just 2 minutes snap with your loved ones before we get into the program. They can have a short picture that is 1-2 minutes with their children or their sisters, their brothers and their friends before we get into the program proper. Chairman, but represented by Madam Ndesumare, SMC, Children Welfare, to give the welcoming remark.
Good morning, honorable guests, the hardworking and innovative principal, Mr. Cisse, dedicated teachers, staff, and esteemed students. You are all welcome to the first graduation ceremony of our dear school, Latrikunda, Sabiji, Upper and Senior Secondary School. We say a big thank you to you all for honoring our invitation. Today, I am filled with a deep sense of pride and joy. It's a time to celebrate our collective efforts and to reflect on the journey we have shared. I would like to begin by expressing my heartfelt gratitude to all of our students. Your hard work, creativity, and enthusiasm have made this year a remarkable one. You have not only excelled academically, but have also shown great spirit in your curriculum activities. Your achievements are testaments to your dedication and perseverance. To our dedicated teachers and staff, your commitment and guidance has been the cornerstone of our students' success. You have not only imparted knowledge, but also nurtured and inspired our young ones. Your tireless effort in creating a supportive and stimulating learning environment are greatly appreciated. We also extend our thanks to our parents and guardians. Your support and involvement have crucial in shaping our students. Our partners with our school is inevitable, and we thank you for entrusting us with the important task of educating your children. Reflecting on this year, we have seen many highlights from academic achievements to successful events and competitions. We have also faced challenges, but with resilience and hard work, we have taken over, marching stronger and wiser. The experience of this year have enriched us and will serve us as foundation for the future. As we look to the future, I encourage our graduate students to continue pursuing excellence. The knowledge, skills, and the values you have gained here are tools that will help you navigate the path ahead. Remember, learning is a lifelong journey, and each step you take builds upon the last. In conclusion, I thank you all once again for a fantastic school year. To our remaining students, enjoy your well-deserved break whenever is declared, and come back refreshed for another exciting year for learning. To our graduating students, we wish you all the best in your future endeavors. You will always be cherished part of our school community. Once again, we say a big thank you and welcome you all. Ma ñëwaat ci kàllaama olof rek tey ñun yaay yëpp kontaan nañ mënuñ leen a fay mënuñoo fay suñ boppa gis suñ doom yi toog ni loolu mbégte bu rëy la si ñun bon nag ñun tey dañuy wax suñ boppa gàcce ngaalaama ñu gën a jaajëfee suñu boppa te ñu xam ne xale yi fi nekk ni dañ door nañ leen jàppale xale yi dimbale leen ndax fu ñu bugg a yegga ñu yegga fa si jàmm ak salaam jërëjëf.
Auzubillahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Thank you so much, Mr. Jame, the MC of the program, for taking us through to the history, a little bit of history of Latrikunda Sabiji Upper and Senior Secondary School. Honorable guest speaker, Mr. Louis Moses Memde, the Permanent Secretary of Ministry of Basic and Secondary Education. Honorable Mama Kande, the Secretary General and Party Leader, Gambia Democratic Congress and his entourage. Honorable Governor of the region, Mr. Sinate. Honorable Bakari Kebaji, the National Assembly member, who is always out there to talk about the teachers, fight the right of the teachers at the level of the National Assembly. Honorable Mr. Alpha Ba, representing the Secretary General, Gambia Teachers Union. Madam, our able PTA representative of the chair, who just gave a speech representing the children welfare in the SMC committee, Madam De Sumare. Principals here present, Mr. Jallo of Muslim Senior Secondary School, the former principal of Latrikunda Sabiji Upper and Senior Secondary School. Mr. Lamin K. Marong, Principal, Abuko Senior Secondary School and former Principal, Muslim Senior Secondary School. Mr. Yahya Fall, Principal, Nyamina Senior Secondary School, who happened to be a colleague of mine in Sierra. My colleague teachers from Latrikunda Sabiji Lower Basic School and head teachers from other schools, plus our SMC treasurer in the person of Fatu Kujabi, Madam Sukunda Baz, Director of Hospitality, Gambia Teachers Union, Good morning to you all. I am indeed very pleased and honored to stand before you and deliver the school activity report. But before going further, I want to definitely recognize the presence of Honorable Louis Moses Mendy, our Honorable guest speaker tonight. Mr. Mendy, the Permanent Secretary, you are most welcome to our graduation ceremony. Despite of the busy schedules, he and Honorable Mama Kande and that of the governor decided to be here with us. These are people who are always very busy. And this morning I had to call Honorable Bakari Kebaji while at the National Assembly and said, I hope you did not forget about the program, and said, I'm leaving everything to come, and he has to drive to the venue. Today marks both an end and a new beginning for our graduates, a time for parents to both honor their child's accomplishment and a time to worry as they embark on their next journey. Parents, let me put your mind at ease. Your child or your children are very well prepared for whatever they choose to peruse after Latrikunda Sabiji Upper and Senior Secondary School. Through the education and the knowledge that they have, and most importantly, the guidance, values, and the love that you, the parents, have provided to your children, now they are ready to face any challenge in the outside world. You must be prepared or proud of your child and yourself for standing by someone throughout his or her academic journey. On behalf of the school and the students, I want to say thank you for standing by your children. Teachers, you have been a key element in the children's education. This journey cannot be completed in absentia without mentioning teachers. Your unconditional support has inspired and encouraged them to achieve their best during their time in Latrikunda Sabiji Upper and Senior Secondary School. Your planning, teaching, and encouragement have come to fruition. We are very much proud of you today because you have gone through the hands of your teachers and you have accepted to be disciplined, to be taken through the rigorous process of acquiring knowledge, and that is why today you are seated. On behalf of the students and the parents, I want to say a big thank you to you, the gallant staff of Latrikunda Sabiji Upper and Senior Secondary School. Can you please give them a round of applause? The school is committed to creating an innovative and creative education system and to prepare students for a rapidly changing world. We are keen to achieve excellence in education and to ensure relevance, quality, and balance among intellectual and physical elements in the learning process. Our mission as a school is to empower and educate students through engaging them in positive student-centered education that balances academic excellence with physical, social, and emotional well-being. Massive investments have been planned to create system based on the requirements of the education policy and national agenda. We are prepared today, as we have always been, to be able to at least prepare our students for them to graduate and prepare them for the outer world. Graduates, our warm welcome or congratulations to you all. Just 15 years ago, when most of you started from the nursery to grade 12, short years ago, you wandered into the kindergarten classrooms to start your learning journey. And today, the grade 12 are just saying bye to each and every one of us and then prepare them for the tertiary institutions. The grade 9s, we hope to see you back again because you are just passing out. The graduation proper is for the grade 12s as they are just leaving the basic education system for good. Esteemed guests, parents, teachers, and beloved students, Latrikunda Sabiji is one of the biggest schools in the region in terms of population, of students, and that of the teachers. Latrikunda Sabiji has about 858 male teachers, while 1,358 are female, totaling 2,216 students for the junior secondary school. Male students 858 and female 1,358, total to 2,216 students for the upper basic school. The senior secondary school has 328 male and then 631 female, of total 959 students of the senior secondary school. The staffing, we have a total of 172 teaching staff, 73 male and 99 female. Ancillary staff of 31, 8 male and 23 female. We have a total staff of 203 teachers across the spectrum, and that is Latrikunda Sabiji Upper and Senior Secondary School. Being one of the biggest schools, we also intend to ensure that we create a mark in the academic space of the Gambia. Latrikunda Sabiji School is transforming and will continue to transform in order to compete with one of the biggest risks within the education system in terms of results, in terms of discipline, in terms of everything, both academic and sports. Ladies and gentlemen, honorable guest speaker, as we gather here today for the speech and prize giving ceremony, I am deeply honored to present a report on the remarkable activities that unfolded during the academic year. Our school community has demonstrated resilience, creativity, and unwavering commitment to excellence. Let us delve into the highlights of the activities that were taken during the period under review. The Islamic Club played a pivotal role in nurturing our students' spiritual growth during the first term. They organized a captivating Quranic recitation competition and an intellectually stimulating quiz. These events not only deepen our students' understanding of Islamic principles, but also fostered unity and mutual respect among participants. I want to inform you that Latrikunda Sabiji has so many Hafizul Quran that are currently undergoing studies in the school. Our doors are always open to students of different fields, even those who went to Daras or Tahfiz in order to memorize Quran. Anytime they are through, when they come, we admit them. The business club launched by the Business Studies Department. Our Business Studies Department took a bold step by launching the business club. Through workshops, guest lectures, and practical sessions, students explore entrepreneurship, financial literacy, and ethical business practices. The club serves as a bridge between classroom learning and real-world business dynamics. Our school also received a prestigious invitation to the American Corner International School Debate Competition. Our eloquent debaters not only participated, but also clinched both the first and second position during the competition. Their articulate arguments and critical thinking skills exemplify our commitment to global citizenship and effective communication. Regional and national championships in the arena of sports has been highlighted by the MC. I need not to delve into that. The Environmental Club orchestrated a vibrant celebration of African Liberation Day, which becomes a norm in the school to be celebrated annually. Through thought-provoking discussions, cultural performances, and art displays where students learn about the historical significance of the liberation movements across Africa. They also explore ways to protest or protect our environment, recognizing that freedom and sustainability go hand in hand. Our commitment to students' well-being led to the establishment of the school clinic, which was also highlighted by the MC. And this is geared towards ensuring the well-being of our students, because sometimes we are faced with series of challenges when students fall sick. Imagine having 3,000 plus students in the school compound, and then every day you are expecting them to at least receive about 20 to 30 complaints on a daily basis. That will not be feeling very much okay. So having a school clinic within the school campus has actually helped us to even minimize not only taking care of their well-being, but also to curb absenteeism for some of the students who normally take false excuses from school. Educational excursions, which normally broaden students' horizon, our students embark on enriching educational excursions. The press club visited media houses, witnessing journalism in action and understanding the power of responsible reporting. The Environmental Club embarked on a nationwide tour, immersing immersing themselves in diverse ecosystems and environmental conservation. The Environmental Club also embarked on a tree planting exercise 3 times within the year, and then the recent one just took place a few days ago. And the Environmental Club has been very much instrumental to ensure that they also partake in the fight against the global warming. Beyond the expected, like I said, our school community achieved even more than this. So many activities have been taking place within the school. And because the program started very late, I want to cut short some of the activities that have been carried out. The prefectorial convention and election has also been taking place to ensure that students are exposed to the real democracy in choosing their leadership. Arts Club gallery visits. The Arts Club also has undergone an excursion to explore galleries and craft markets, igniting creativity and exposing students to diverse artistic expressions. Environmental Club Awards also organize award ceremony for their deserving and hardworking students. Parent-teacher association meetings, series of meetings has been taking place between the school and that of the parents, just to ensure that there is that dialogue, continuous dialogue between us and them. And anytime we meet with them, we always agree in principle some of the new changes or some of the new innovations that are coming up within the school system. Poetry Cinema, a talented student poet organized the first ever poetry cinema, Imagine Literature and Visual Arts. Pan-African Quiz Competition, the PLO Lumumba Gambia chapter hosted an inter-school quiz competition, and our students emerged victorious, celebrating African knowledge and unity. There was also an inter-class football championship within the school, wherein opportunities are given to not only the athletes, but also the general student body, which is also part of the ensuring to ensure that their health is attained, a proper health is attained. ICT training. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to remind you that ICT education is one of the key essential components for today's world. Looking at everywhere, children are with gadgets, that is the smartphones, computers and laptops and iPads, and that can effectively be used provided they have a basic ICT knowledge or high ICT foundations. The school with the computer lab, the existing computer lab in the school, was able to conduct training for students within the school and outsiders. And this has been a continuous thing during summer since last year. This year, summer also, programs will be organized or provided for students who just completed grade 9 and grade 12 for them to register. Internal examinations for any school to be able to at least achieve their desired potential. They need to make sure that they continuously or rigorously assess their students. Learning should not take place without an assessment. And if the school prioritize assessment, that means the internal examinations. This group of students that are graduating today, the grade 12s, have gone through a series of tests or series of examinations. They start to the pre-nat, they start to the trial examinations in grade 12 for us to assess them and see whether they are definitely ready for the final exams. And unfortunately, all of them pass. From the trial exams, we expose them to another exams called the pre-mock, and then that pre-mock exams also was very tough because usually there are questions that are tougher than the normal WASP examinations. And then quite a number of them, or a lot of them, I can say 95% of them all pass. So that gave us hope. That gave us hope that these are a group of students that definitely we are expecting a very wonderful results at the end of their grade 12 examinations. They did not only stop at the pre-mock exam, but they were also exposed to mock examinations. The grade 8s were also exposed to pre-nat examinations. The grade 9s were also exposed to mock examinations, together with their individual termly examinations that were all conducted. And this has been going on successfully well with the help of the examinations department, headed by Mr. Ibrahim Sanya. The Arts Club also embarked on an exhibition in the school to give the students the opportunity to be able to portray their talents and skills that they have learned in the classroom. They did a lot of portraits and drawings, and then have been displayed within the school in the form of exhibitions. And last year, the middle one was organized and another one was organized this year. Technical students also, in as much as the curriculum has been broadened, now we have a stream called technical, and then also home economics, agricultural science, and so on. We have a group of technical students who have taken upon themselves. Initiatives came from them, not me as the principal, but it came from the students themselves, that they want to test their knowledge to see what they are learning in the classroom, whether it is actually commensurating with the real skills within the outside the classrooms. The technical students embark on maintaining the school furniture. Over 150 combined desks has been maintained by this group of students in the technical stream. And ladies and gentlemen, let me happily inform you, from henceforth, we are not taking any work outside that has to do with welding or making of doors and windows and stuff like that. Everything is within, internally done by this group of students. These same students are the ones that are also on auto mechanic, and they have gone far to ensure that, because they have been following this series of times, that I need to provide them with basic tools that one can use to be able to at least maintain a car. And I thank God, my former school, Bansan Senior Secondary School, were able to give me a whole box of tools for auto mechanic, and then that is brought to the school thanks to the Bansan Senior Secondary School administration in the person of Mr. Lamin Drama and the board chair, Pastor Paul Mendy. That donation has gone far to enable my students to be able to at least start building up their own scrap car. There is a scrap car whose engine is not functional. Nothing is good in that car. They started building it, and they promised me in the next couple of months the car will be up and running on the roads. Ladies and gentlemen, honorable guest speaker and the esteemed guests, The school, like I said at the beginning, has engaged in series of activities, but I'll just pause here and continue with the constraints. Despite of the achievements or the activities that have been carried out during the period under review, the school has faced some little constraints. And I want to direct most of the constraints to members of the high table. Maybe they may be of help, especially our able permanent secretary. But he is someone who has been very much supportive to the school and then visited the school in order to at least see what is going on. Last academic year, he was there, and whatever we are reporting here, he knows about it. In fact, he knows certain things that I did not even report them here yet. One of the #1 constraints in every school in the country is budgetary constraints. All the schools are dependent on the SIG, that is the School Improvement Grant. And the permanent secretary, we know you have been working very hard to ensure that these monies are paid timely, but we want to continuously advocate for its timely payment and other support for any philanthropists who can come into the aid of schools within the Greater Banjul or across the country. We must find innovative ways to manage our finances effectively while ensuring that our students receive the best possible education. Shortage of classrooms. Mr. Honorable Guest Speaker, being the head of the institution, the CEO of the Ministry of Basic and Secondary Education, and also in charge of everything that has to do with education in this country, I want to implore on you to definitely intervene in this particular issue. That is the classroom shortage. This is the time when I always have issues with parents when it comes to admissions, because the number of people that want their children to be in Latrikunda Sabiji is just over the mark. And there is no way out we can admit all those students into Latrikunda Sabiji Upper and Senior Secondary School. Remember, there are two schools, the Upper Basic and Senior Secondary School. And the Senior Secondary School also should be given that little opportunity to grow in numbers, whilst the Upper Basic School also grow. But this is no more, we cannot take it. And we even had some push and pulls with the regional office when we are submitting our data for the expected admissions into grade 7. Last year, we submitted 600, which has been a significant drop from the initial 880 that used to be transferred to the school or moved from lower basic to Latrikunda Sabiji Upper Basic School. And I think Mr. Jallo can bear me witness. But this year, we decided to drop again significantly, although we have given the regional office 650, but upon our calculation, we realized that we may not even be able to take 500 students for grade 7. So parents who are here, first come, first serve basis. When admission begins, you make sure you come and register your child so that at least you will not be late for admission. But sometimes, looking at the economic situation, and looking at the constraints parents also face, all of them will want their children to be closer, so that controlling them, monitoring them on a daily basis will not be a daunting task to them, but that becomes a dream. Most parents don't want their children to go far, they want them to be closer. So Mr. Honorable Chair, Honorable Guest Speaker, this is definitely a constraint for us as the growing students population has put immense pressure on our existing infrastructure. We face a severe shortage of classrooms to accommodate all our students comfortably. Overcrowded classrooms hinder effective teaching and learning. We urgently need additional classrooms to create a conducive environment for education. The least number of students in each class is 55, and then some classes have gone up to 65 and 68 respectively. Lack of specialized classrooms. This is a school that is offering all the various streams within the curriculum: the humanities, the business studies, home economics, agriculture, science, that is pure science, technical and vocational. As far as the drive is towards TVET education, we deem it necessary to provide that opportunity to students to be enrolled and then be part of the TVET education program. Our commitment to holistic education, extends beyond traditional subjects. We don't want to be a school that will limit themselves only to arts and commerce or humanities and business studies, but we want to provide a wide range of subjects for students to offer within the school system. Unfortunately, we lack specialized classrooms for critical areas such as science, auto mechanic, applied electricity, and home economics. Physics, chemistry, and biology labs are needed, but the school has taken initiative of building one for themselves by turning one of the classrooms into a science lab that is going to be used for both physics, chemistry, and biology, which may not be definitely conducive. And we have also gone in extent of negotiating with one of our biggest vendors, Mr. Francis, a Nigerian, who has supplied us with some equipment for sciences worth over $800,000. And we are paying it in bits and pieces on a timely basis whenever the SIG comes in. And I just want to inform you that is why we stress or emphasize the need for the timely payment of the SIG. And that will help us not to fall apart with our supplier, because we promise that we will be paying on a timely basis. Institutions may not be able to survive without taking loans or without going in for loan arrangements in order to take care of the needs of the students. Education is a holistic approach, and then therefore we fear no loan, no matter the amount, but we'll make sure that we take care of it so that the students who are under our care will get the required education and then pass through. Maybe they themselves will come back to repay that loan, but may God forbid that will not happen. Lack of specialized classrooms, like I said. Auto mechanic is one field that we believe will increase employability of our Gambian students. Graduating from school does not mean that you have to write an application letter and go to government and say, I'm looking for a job. We want to graduate students moving forward or years to come that will not need the government service, that will not need anybody to employ, but they will employ themselves as they graduate from our school. That is the kind of schools we are envisaging. Insufficient computers for ICT. We have a functional computer lab that the computers in there were donated by MRC Holland Foundation. And those computers are not much, I think 21 of them, if I can remember, but 2 of them or 3 of them are not functional, so they are less than 20. So we have a class of 65 that normally goes in there to do ICT education. And ICT is part of the curriculum now, it's examinable. And we have registered our first Bible students for ICT in last examination 2024. So therefore, Honorable Guest Speaker and esteemed guests that are here, I want to bring this to your attention and the general parents that the school definitely needs adequate computers in order to be able to provide the required ICT education for our students. However, we face a significant challenge due to the lack of enough computers for our students. Access to technology is essential for preparing them for the modern workforce. We must prioritize investing in computer labs and ensuring that every student has equal access to digital resources. The current set of computers in the lab were all donated by MRC Holland, as highlighted earlier. Parental support. Honorable guests, the school faced some constraints regarding parental support from most of the parents that are within. It has been a while. Whenever we have meetings with parents, we always emphasize the need for parents to be able to attend meetings. This is one area that most of the parents are lacking at, because we cannot discuss issues in isolation without agreeing with parents. One issue, one problem just cropped up a couple of months ago, last academic year, or beginning of this academic year, when we agreed in a meeting with the parents that children who fail and were not coming to school continuously are going to be given a free transfer to another school for them to change environment. And I repeated this to them. We are not sending them out, but we are urging parents for them to change environment. Maybe they have, peer influence or other factors that may have led to their poor performance. But that agreement, many parents forgotten because they were not attending meetings as usual. It is not the responsibility of Ministry of Basic and Secondary Education alone to be able to take care of education business in the country. It's the business of everybody. Education is the business of everyone, as long as you are living in this country, anywhere, any part of the world. So therefore, parents' contribution, parents' participation is very much crucial to ensure that their children are provided the right education necessary that will help them and help this country to become a better country tomorrow. So we want to urge parents to be able to at least adequately support their children to address absenteeism and lateness. Lateness has been a major issue, a major concern, which myself I'm very much worried about. Absenteeism from the other side, from other students, is also a concern. But since we agree with the parents that they should be visiting the school on a timely basis, twice each term, and failure of which you pay $500, a lot of parents responded. But because we did not reinforce the payment, some of them relaxed, or most of them relaxed during the third term. And I want to urge you, or let you know, that your visit during first and second term has paid dividend, because it has boosted up the attendance of the students, and also even their participation in school activities and also studies has increased a lot. During the period, most of the parents are aware of the fact that their students will come to the school for evening studies and they will be there until the following morning. That when I realized, when I saw it for the first time, I was definitely perplexed, and then praised the parents whose permissions led those students to be there. And then we all the counseling team to monitor them. They are in and out of the school. The new counseling team, led by Mr. Fore and the team, were able to at least provide very much control to that. So I want to urge parents to support their students by attending meetings and also visiting the school. If you don't attend meetings, you will not know what is going on in the school. Despite these challenges, our commitment to providing quality education remains unwavering. We appreciate the resilience of our students, the dedication of our teachers, and the support of our parents. Let us work together to overcome these obstacles and create a brighter future for our students. I want to end my speech with a word of commendation to various, to my teaching staff. The teaching staff, your unwavering dedication to educating and inspiring our students is truly commendable. Your passion for empowering the next generation and fostering a love for learning creates a lasting impact on our school community. On the auspicious occasion of this historic gathering, I want to register my passionate and heartfelt thanks to the MRC Holland Foundation for the massive constructional intervention they already did at the school. It's because of that intervention, through the initiative of MOPSI, Ministry of Basic and Secondary Education, that the senior secondary school sector at the school was established, without which we will not be thinking about Latrikunda Sabiji Senior Secondary School or celebrating graduates from grade 12 today. Without their intervention in the form of that 3-story classroom block, which comprised of 24 classrooms, the school would have been still grappling with the acute classroom space the school was facing, especially at the dawn of its upgrading to a senior secondary school. I'm therefore thanking Her Excellency Madam Henrietta for not only always being there for Latrikunda Upper and Senior Secondary School, but the rest of the education system in the Gambia. Senior management team, your exceptional leadership headed by Mr. Louis Gomez. I almost say Louis Moses. Louis Gomez and Madam Araja Sise, the two vice principals, whose leadership, strategic planning, and vision have guided our school towards excellence. Your commitment to innovation and improvement sets the standards for our institution's success. These are people, the SMT, headed by the SMT, who are definitely working very hard, tirelessly to ensure that the school moves whether I am in or out. The teamwork is definitely commendable. That is why most of the teachers will call them Tom and Jerry, because wherever you see them, they are always following each other to ensure that they discuss issues. My stream heads, I usually call them principals, junior principals. Where are they? Mr. Jao. Mr. Jao, can you stand up? I think parents recognize Mr. Jao. Give him a round of applause. Stream head for grade 8. Stream head for grade 7, Mr. Ephraim Jiva. Where is Jiva? Jiva is at the back. It's another principal for the grade 7. Stream head for grade 9, Mr. Barry. Mr. Barry? Where is Mr. Barry? Mr. Barry must be standing behind there. These are three crucial principles in the school that matters a lot. Looking at the student population, if I am to receive complaints from each student on a daily basis, issues, concerns, and students, whenever they are in school, they are always reporting each other. If I am to receive those things in my office on a daily basis, how would my office be like? Or how will my office look like whilst I am in school? It will be more than OPD, the outpatient department at the hospital, because students will be coming in and out. But thank God, these three gentlemen understand their roles and responsibilities, and they are definitely out there to ensure that they manage their own institution. We call it grade 7 school. They are the principals in grade 7, grade 8, and grade 9. And the environment has been cleared for them. The support is given, so they don't need to come to me for anything. Everything has to be with their principal. The grade 10 stream head, Mr. Conte, Mohammed Conte. Mohammed Conte, the principal of grade 10. Grade 11, Madam, Mr. Kamara. Why is Mr. Kamara? Mr. Kamara must be behind there. And then also grade 12, Madam Nima Tamba, the senior from grade 12. Despite being a lady, she is able to control the grade 12 and then put them to task on a daily basis. Ladies and gentlemen, these are not the only teachers in the school that are up to the task or responsibility assigned to them. We have an examination committee called the Examination Board, chaired by Mr. Ibrahim Sanya. Where is Ibrahim? Ibrahim is standing over there. They have done exceptionally well since the creation of this board. He and the team comprised of 12 teachers who are in charge of the examination. The teachers in the classroom. Ladies and gentlemen, these are people that we should always include them in our prayers. Teachers, no matter what they do to you or to your child, you might not be pleased with it. Never sit at your corner to curse them. Never sit at your corner to insult them in the presence of the student. Always pray for them. Praying for the teachers that are teaching your children means you are indirectly praying for your own children. Because the well-being of those teachers, meaning the well-being of the students that are currently under their care and providing the right education for them. So let's give a round of applause to all the staff of Latrikunda, Sabiji Upper and Senior Secondary School. The caretakers, Sajo, Sajo, Amadou, Tamba, I think they are all behind there. And also our able security officer, that is Mr. Juf, who is always at the gate. Since he's coming to the school has been very much controlled.
We are about losing Kande on for the conference meeting. Kande should be going on a conference meeting at 1.
Okay. After, yeah. Anytime you enter the school, Mr. Juf will be there to ask you to surrender your ID card and all other details, because we need that in case of anything. The protection of our children is our priority. The students that are in the school must be protected before they reach back to your safe hands at home. So this is why we are putting up that security check, and then maybe later on we'll introduce a fingerprint system at the school gate in order to take care of the parents who are coming to the school. The cleaners. We have a set of cleaners, about 18 of them, who are also all female. Every day they ensure that the school environment is clean. The classrooms, the toilets, anytime you go to the school, you find this place exceptionally clean. So that work is done by the set of staff called the cleaners, headed by Madam Awa Njai. My secretaries and the buzzer. I know when it comes to money, most of the teachers will call her Bosa Bulukunto, because she doesn't want to pull out money. Money is not always to be pulled out. These are exceptional staff that I found on the ground, who were handed over to me by Mr. Jallo, and definitely they are doing very well. Fatoumata Toure and also Aida Faye, and also Aminata Dabo. Our food vendors are also here with us. I want to say a big thank you to all of you, those who are selling Buro Nyeve, Mbahal, Ice, and all other stuff to the students. I want to say thank you. You did exceptionally well. You contributed to their future. If it was not your presence there, most of them will have left, because you have a lot of them who are very greedy. They always like to eat. And parents and students. Parents, I want to say thank you on both sides. Thank you so much. Aliya kata bake ala baraka. Na tenu tominung al dimol te fudala at this stage. Aliya kata mbinke nga jale anu nga kalamutale. Anu wati bod alkana karamoto kanyini karoto. Ndimo buka na karamoto ndimo ketate na dunta jana. Wo appreciate bake anu mbal tentula mbal jayla wala. So alo kata kuo ale minke wala na bi nde yimbi no te kontani ni nola atal fana man kontan. Fo ngal tentu rek ngal jay ale ku kendo min bara ale dimol je through from kindergarten 15 years ago kanabula bila 2024 definitely ni abe calculate ale launch min be jindi indi no kuna ale bagol mini sang ale uniform ale ku kote on samatol ani be eta political mini jayal kan ka pale ko be ni kala be ni sanna ticha ko ni master ko ni ndo ani kana ka wulian dimol mini faale pour se kodo sodo o be ni be ka fu nyoma o mu ko di jamale bi so aliya kata bate mbal tentula mbal jayel na diamo siada anu meta diamo la nda be fono la abete fono la jang so ala baraka bate. Thank you so much police band, thank you so much for coming here. Thank you.